going to be a video here with the carrier service provider in Cheyenne now that I'm nearby to discuss what they can do.
Five-digit number. If you want to dial by name, please press 1. For the shop, press 2. For Warren Considine, press. You will be transferred to extension 12700. Please hold. Weather Service Center.
Oh, hey, how you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, not great if we're calling you, but hey, what can I say? So, I've got a carrier unit that's an older problem unit. I'm familiar with some of its issues, but here's the thing: it's misbehaving. It hasn't failed totally, but it's a real pain in the ass to keep an eye on it. And you're the closest thing we could find without me or the truck freezing to death. I'm like 50 miles away right now.
Okay. Come see me when you get here. Has it ever been here before?
No.
Before?
Never been there before.
Okay. So when you get here, what I'm going to need from you is I'm going to need the trailer registration, okay? And then we will get a work order started, and I will let you talk with my carrier mechanic, and then we will go from there.
Well, could I ask your name real quick?
My name's Heather. I am the only woman here.
Hi, Heather. Listen, I know everyone that calls you says the same thing, that the world is ending, their trailer has to be fixed. Well,
is it loaded?
Yeah, and it's onions, and it has to stay at 50 degrees. Now, here's the thing. I've managed to keep restarting it, and it's running better when it's warmer out, and its cooling section seems to work fine. The problem with this thing is its heating element. This thing only started acting up once it got real cold, and that was Saturday night, and it really acted up bad. It started with Friday night as it was dropping below 30 degrees because it was having to heat. It was having to heat the product. And so here's what I got to say. Would there be a way of getting it looked at and something done with it tonight?
There is a chance. But hold tight for me. I'm going to go grab the carrier mechanic and let you tell him what's going on, okay?
All right. Hey, thanks for taking the call. It's not everybody that'll do that. My name's Steve. I'm a truck driver with some really well-meaning people own the company. I actually like them a lot. But we've just been having a lot of bad luck with both trucks and personalities. So the problem is this carrier unit, its cooling system, its ability to freeze stuff failed a couple weeks ago. They warned me that it had some issues that would come due. And I think the issues finally came due. So the problem is that it's now running a load of produce. It has to stay at 50 degrees. And whenever the sun is up or it's warmer out, this thing doesn't act up. It's cooling. Making cool air is fine. Okay? The problem is below 30 degrees, I've noticed, when the heating element has to run, or especially if like the other night when it was 10 below wind chill, 15 below wind chill, and it keeps conking out. Even though it's running on continuous, it'll run for about an hour, then it conks out. I got to stop the truck, go restart it. It has multiple alarm codes. What do you think would be the prognosis with this thing? Because if I don't get this thing to Michigan...
There could be a couple things. So they could be either overcharged on Freon. There could be a clogged filter dryer. The compressor could not be doing low pump downs when in defrost. I mean, there's a lot of factors, man.
Well, here's the thing. It's got alarms. Would you be able to tell pretty quick what the alarms are? And Mr. Yannick and Mrs. Lisi need to know what the alarms are.
Well, I guess what kind of carrier is it?
It's a carrier reefer unit, and it's
Is it an X?
yeah.
2100?
I'll go. Oh, here, I'll read it to you what it is right now. Hang on. But it acts up much worse when it's colder, and its heating element is the failing element. This thing is a what is this thing? All right, hang on a second. I got to get. Hold on. Give me a minute. I stepped outside to do that. I want to get back here in my chair. All right, hang on a second. Hang on. You just told me the heating element's inside of it?
Correct. From the inside of the trailer.
So, in other words, this thing's packed to the doors with onions. All the onions would have to come off for y'all to work on it?
Correct.
Okay, let me save everyone a lot of hard times. Could I ask your name again, please?
My name is Chance.
Chance. Okay, my name's Steve Summers. Listen, Meyer is our customer. My old company did a lot of business with them. My first cousin works there. I really like the owners of this trucking company, but they would have a conniption fit if they found that out. They would fall over, okay? So here's what I did. I saved this. If you don't mind, I'd like to save the call. Y'all don't have to have your part in it, but I'm going to make sure that it was said to them that we'd have to, the heating elements behind this thing is inside the trailer, and if the heating element's the problem, all the onions got to come out, and this is a major, serious couple days. This would be a big production job. This isn't something that's going to happen.
It could take a couple hours as soon as it's unloaded, you know what I mean?
No one's. How are you going to take? But how are we going to take off 40,000 pounds? I'm sorry, 37,000 pounds of onions and put them back on?
With the forklift, the same way they unload them. I mean, we do it all the time.
You guys would do that. All right.
Well, we have in the past.
Okay.
But, I mean, how are they loaded up? Are they on pallets?
Yeah, they're on pallets. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and they're survivable. They just want to ride at 50 degrees. I mean, they can be a little warmer, just not colder. So, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to run this past.
We don't have any cold storage. So, I mean, we don't have cold storage, and it's 36 degrees here. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
well, where would the onions be stored? Would they be stored in?
Well, it depends on a load by load basis. So
It's-
like I said, this load it wouldn't be possible. Correct.
So the onions have to be outside.
Well, they're in our tire warehouse, but it's not heated.
Yeah, that's not going to work. We'd lose the onions. Okay. Here's the fight we're in. We're not wanting to get tagged with a cargo claim because somebody put the wrong trailer on the road without any maintenance done, and basically thought they had found some dumb fuck to take it. That being me. And I'm sorry for the language. And just reiterating, no, I don't want to see Lisi pay a $10,000 claim. I don't want to see that happen. Or even Peter on a bad day. Peter is brilliant. Peter has no social skills, but he's brilliant, and I think there could be a future in a relationship with him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing, keep doing CPR on it like I've been doing. What I did the first night, Friday night, when it started acting up, is I paid the kid at the TA to come every 2 hours and knock on my door if that thing's off. And he woke me up 5 times that night. Saturday night, I drove all night with the thing, and I'm the one who restarted that thing 5, 6, 7 times. Sunday night, I lucked out. I had a nice, cozy place at the TA. I had anti-gel added to the thing, and I also paid someone to come knock on the door if it shuts off, because I needed to sleep for once. I even shut all my phones off and went to sleep so I'd be sane to deal with this. But now I'm going to just keep doing CPR on this thing and get this thing through to its receiver, and then Yannick and Peter will fix the trailer. That's going to be it. And Chance, thank you. And you guys don't have to deal with a nightmare.
You're good, man. No worries. Like I said, I mean, it's just a load by load basis. I mean, just sometimes we can do it, sometimes we can't. All depends on on what the weather is outside.
All right.
I mean, it'd be the same thing if we just get it off the front of the trailer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, let me explain this. Peter has a nuclear meltdown over little stuff. This would be, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to save the relationship, maintain a relationship, because these people give me the flexibility to take care of my family. But we got some real equipment issues. All right, Chaz, let me let you get back to your thing, and thank you for spending time with us in our nightmare trailer, and I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.